Welcome to Ghost and Clover Live. To check out all of CloverTac's media content, please visit his website, www.clovertac.com. Check out Ghost Tactical's media presence. Please visit his website, www.ghosttacticalproductions.com. And now, Ghost and Clover.
That was pretty cool.
What was that?
Like
what the hell that was?
Feel like all special and crap.
I mean, I don't know. I gotta say one thing. So we had a thumbs down 2 hours ago. You know you've made the big time when you get a thumbs down 2 hours prior to showtime. Just saying.
Yeah, on a show where we're fixing to announce something that is completely freaking awesome.
It is awesome, and
it makes you kind of wish that you could figure out who thumbs you down, just so you could
right.
What's fixing about to happen, you know?
Yeah, because I don't want them coming back later on and trying to whatever we're trying to do.
Bogart to sweepstakes. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, a 2 hour thumbs down. So welcome to Ghost and Clover Live. I'm having issues right now because it's starting to snow or it's sleeting or whatever. So I'm not really sure. My camera's all jacked up. It is what it is.
It's all jacked up.
What's going on, my man? How you doing, brother?
I'm pretty awesome. I spent all day in freaking town messing with dentists and doctors and crap. And yeah, it's nice to get home and do something fun for a change and get back to the connected world. Good Lord.
I hear you. Yeah, today's been a really G said he thumbed it down 2 hours ago. That makes sense. Now I get it. I get it.
Yeah, we all know G hates the Second Amendment. We know.
That's right. He hates the Second Amendment. He hates freedom. He hates
he hates the Second Amendment almost as much as 9mm. Just saying.
Almost. Let's kind of run through the room. We've got 37 right now. We're going to give it a few more minutes before we go into what we're going to do. But
37 too. Good.
That's a quick 30. We had 16 right before we started, so it's we're going to have. I think it's going to be a big one, and then hopefully, if you've shared this and all that, because it's going to be pretty epic. We're really really excited, and we got some details to go over. But let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody. So let me pull out the old participants, guys. If you haven't said anything in the chat right yet, then we don't know you're out there, so please do. Right now we've got Andrew Faulkner, Blue Steel 44, CloverTac, D-Temp 62, Guitar Man Pete, Gizzard Gary, G Webs, Keith Gregory, Phil M. Rivers, Raphael. What's up, Raph? How you doing, my man? I miss seeing you in Tulsa. I wish I was there. I'm sorry to miss you, but I hope you're doing well. Rich White, the 1%, Roosted Films, Scott P79, Seven Wonders, Southpaw, Stealth Hunter, the Gun Snob, Hotties out there, Trauma Jock, Travis P11, William Trader, Gun Loving, Grandpa Stanley, AWAG, Gunpowder Beauty. I miss anybody? Gizzard Gary. I think I said Gary. Your Next is out there. Budget Guns and Gears out there. And Budget wants to know if we're getting hits or something.
There's several that have that have alluded to that. Hunt to Go Limited in the house, so that name will come up here.
Yes, it will.
Just
saying. Little Rock's out there. Woo Pig, Andrew Faulkner. I think I said, but yeah, Hunt to Go's out there, and welcome to Ghost and Clover Live. Today's a big day. I know you've been busy getting some personal stuff done. I've been busy. Had a great conversation with the company this morning and secured a sponsorship for the Drill of the Month. We're going to welcome, I think I put it on Instagram, but we want to welcome Venture Gear Tactical. They are going to be the official ear and eye pro of the Drill of the Month, and they've also agreed to give out some eye pro and stuff for the winners every month. So pretty awesome stuff. I used it training with Jaeger over the weekend. Really good stuff. So really excited about that. Got some other stuff working, but none of that matters. Because we are going to talk about a surprise Christmas sweepstakes. Clover, you want to kind of go into it a little bit?
Yeah, we've been working on this. and I won't get any detail. I won't get into any details. I don't want to. I know he's very humble about it, but Guitar Man Pete out there has sort of helped us, has pushed us, let's just say, to get this facilitated and going and whatnot. So this has actually been in the works for what, about 3 weeks now, or
3 weeks. 3 weeks to a month. I mean, we kind of learned about it. I would say a week or two before Thanksgiving. Is that about right?
Right, something like that. And we had the idea of trying to push something out for Thanksgiving, and we thought, well, it's kind of short notice, and we really wanted to maybe bring in some other sponsors and companies and things to try to make all this happen a little bigger than what it was. So this last week, anyway, I've hit it pretty heavy and pretty much made that happen. So, and then I know you worked on all the promotional stuff the last couple.
And that's the great thing about us is you handle a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and then once all that was done, then I kind of worked on the promotional marketing side of things, and we'll continue to do that obviously for the future time being in this. So it'll be really fun.
Yep. Exactly.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about what we're doing, because I'm excited about this.
Well, we're gonna do, and this is gonna be. It's going to happen fast, right? This is not going to be one of those sweepstakes or giveaways or drawings or whatever you want to call it, I guess, right? That, goes on for months or, until we hit a certain subscriber count or anything like that. The official start time is right now. I guess technically it started at midnight.
Well, technically, yeah.
Technically, nobody knew about it or had the links or that sort of thing. But, officially, not technically, it starts now. And then we'll do another Ghost and Clover Live next Friday and announce the winner for that. So the stipulations are going to be that you pretty much got to follow us, do things on everywhere but YouTube almost, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And the reason for that is we can't really link anything up here. That's going to be the bad thing about it. So, but if you follow Ghost Tactical or Clover Tac on Facebook, Instagram, GunChannels, GunStreamer, so forth and so on. I know I plan on putting out a couple of videos along the way. Obviously, Instagram posts, shares to Facebook, stuff like that. So you should have plenty of opportunities to snag that link and get all involved in the sweepstakes. I'm guessing you've got the same lined out too, right?
Oh yeah. I'm actually right now posting the link over on Facebook.
Very awesome. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and drop it in the chat here because it is in the live chat, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Hopefully it works. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but if you want to click over there on that link for the 43 or so that's here, I expect to see 43 entries pretty doggone quick. But let's talk a little bit about the prize package, I guess. Right?
Yeah, it's all right. So you want to leave the biggie for last, I guess? Or do you want to go ahead and say it?
Let's start with the biggie.
Let's start with a biggie.
Because everything else kind of supports that. So
that's true. That's true.
Let's start with the biggie.
All right. So, what do you want? Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and announce it? Go ahead.
The biggie? Oh, okay. Well, it's over there on the link. You can pull it up. But we have a Charles Daly Field model 20 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. It is a lightly used shotgun.
Very lightly used.
But it's in great shape. It has been verified by me. I have not shot it. Since it's lightly used, I don't know. It might have to get a little Clover trigger time before it goes out next week. Just saying.
Just for T&E purposes.
Just saying.
Really educational.
Gotta make sure it's safe. We want our viewers to be safe and all of that. I've really got to verify it. So I'm thinking 4, 5, 6, maybe a dozen round of trap through it, and it ought to be verified at that. Just shoot the barrel out.
Now Arminthia wants to know: are wives eligible for the sweepstakes?
That's a good question.
I don't have to worry about mine, so
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
you can certainly sign up and you can go through the motions. deer as far as I'm concerned, but I would.
Sure, she's already gone through the motions, hadn't she?
I probably, well, the motions of the entry, and we got to talk about.
Okay.
We got to talk about all of that here in a minute too, because it's the entry system is really interesting to do this, and we certainly want to show support for those that have helped us and everything else with something that is this big. But yeah, we've got that semi-automatic 20 gauge shotgun on deck. Also a flambeau. Is that how you pronounce that? I guess
flambeau. Yeah, flambeau.
And it is a hard case. It's lightly used as well. But in good shape. As a matter of fact, I was taking the pictures and it was so shiny and new that I was getting reflection through it. So I found it difficult even taking pictures of the thing. Right.
Yeah.
Then we've got one of those little Allen shell holders that goes on the butt stock of that thing. I've already got that installed. That did not come on that. That was something that we worked through some sponsors and stuff, was able to get. I've already installed that.
Me and Clover will be posting some pictures on Facebook and Instagram of all these different things, probably here pretty soon, tonight and all that. But you'll start seeing on our Instagram pictures of all the products and all that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But we've got that shell holder on there. Then we've got the Uncle Mike's 1-inch sling swivels.
Yep. And what are those for?
Yeah. Why would we need sling swivels?
No,
I'm wondering. I think Tell them why the sling swivels are there.
All right, so we got sling swivel, sling. I say that real 10 times fast. Sling swivels to hold a Beach and Tactical. Our good friend Jacob, Beach and Tactical, supplied us with a speed sling to go along with this as well. So
and it is in multicam, by the way.
Multicam. It is sharp. It is really, really sharp.
So not just a regular 2-color speed sling, but a multicam speed sling.
That's right.
So that's cool.
Yeah. You've also got 3-packs. You got some 20 gauge, obviously shells or 3-packs. You got a bore snake and a mag light, mini LED flashlight, and the Remora knife. And this is a cool looking knife. When you guys see this, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Remora, but they put some cool. This is a badass little knife here. And then we've got a company out there that is part of the deal, and you want to talk about them and what they're providing.
Yeah, we've got Huntigo. They're out there in the chat now. Matter of fact, I'll grab the link for their website. I'll go ahead while I'm talking about them. I'll drop the link for that website on here real quick. Georgia Trucker out there says, use it for the lawn chair pop before it goes out.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the list, unfortunately.
If I hear Clover yelling, pull for the lawn chair.
We could certainly do that. Yeah. But anyway, Huntigo out there. If you spend any time in the hunting section, the sporting goods section of Walmart, you may have seen these, but they are the makers of the clean shot shotgun shell. So it is a shoot through bore cleaning technology shell, which is pretty doggone innovative and pretty doggone cool. On top of that, they will be our guest next Friday for Firearm Friday. We've got that podcast with them on deck, so definitely be sure to tune into that and hear a little more about all the technology on that stuff. But yeah, I got 3 packs of those. I think there's 4 to a pack, so that gives you a dozen. And then when those run out, if you don't want to buy any more, you can't afford to buy any more, whatever the case may be, you've got the 20 gauge bore snake there, good and handy. So plenty of stuff there to keep that shotgun.
This package, I mean,
nice and clean.
I mean, you're talking, and I want you to shout out your buddy who's going to take care of shipping for us through transfer and all that.
Let's do Jacob here. Let me grab his link first.
You got Jacob's link? Okay. Yeah, guys, we both have a Beach and Tactical sling. And if you guys, I know Weston out there says he's got one. If you haven't tried out Beach and Tactical sling,
you're missing out.
Awesome. They're missing out. They're honestly one of the coolest things I've ever seen, and it's great. So
I mean, it's the speed sling, and it's the speed sling for a reason. And
yes.
I'm thinking that the Firearm Friday we did with him on, pretty sure that's still up. I don't think YouTube's deleted that one yet. So if you go over there and just kind of run through, he does a couple of demos with that sling. And if nothing else, if you haven't seen that, go back to that Firearm Friday on the Clover Tech channel over there, and just fast forward till he does that and check it out, because it's amazing. It really is. So yeah, definitely check that out. And then the third, I guess, official sponsor for this sweepstakes, I guess you could call it, is a buddy of mine, FFL, ammunition manufacturer, type 3, blah, 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 right? Down the road here, Full Mag Sports. I want to thank them. I'll throw their website out there too. A lot of stuff that you can get. Yeah, Guitar Man Pete says discount on the sling. Yeah, Clover Tack 10 is my discount, and I don't know about Ghost. Ghost may have one.
It's just Ghost, I believe. Yeah, it's just Ghost.
Yeah, so there you go. Either way, I don't think you can stack those, unfortunately.
You can try, but I'm sure Jake will probably already have that built into the system where it won't work. But
I think he's got a code if you're a veteran that's even more, I believe.
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember.
I don't know, but I tell you what.
I actually used that code. I can't remember what it was though. When I bought mine, I used that and I can't remember what it was.
But I'll tell you this much: if you email him and ask, I mean, he's a great guy. He would certainly tell you what that code was, and if there was any specials and all that good stuff. He's a straight up dude for sure. But no, Full Mag Sports is going to help us keep this above board and legal and drama free and all of that good stuff. He's offered to handle all of the shipping facilitation and stuff like that on this. So the winner, obviously we can go through, I guess, some really quick rules here, and we'll get into the entry stuff after that, but let's go through really quickly. The rules are kind of simple. I mean, we know what the rules are going to be, right? You must be at least 18 years old to enter. Additional entries are not required. You just got the email sign up there for 5 entries. You don't have to do anything else. There'll only be one winner, and that winner will be chosen at random according to the number of entries. The prize package must be shipped to a licensed FFL dealer. And then, of course, all local, state, and federal rules, laws, and regulations apply. It being a shotgun, I don't think that's going to be a huge issue. And that's one of the, we kind of fell into it being a shotgun. We didn't necessarily plan on that, but that was one of the great things I think about this is that surely it broadens the scope, right?
Yep. It adds 3 more years of people that are eligible for it.
And states as well.
And states as well, correct. Antigo out there just put a discount code of discount 10, get you 10% off for the holidays. So thank you to Antigo. So go check them out as well.
And they're already running some pretty super deals over there. So that's that's pretty good. So yeah, he's going to facilitate all the shipping and handle even the cost on that, which is of course the biggie. So one thing I will throw out there though, if you get entered in this, come next Friday, you want to be paying attention. You want to be here on the live show again. And that way, if your name is called, your email address, whatever it is called, you can get with us immediately. Hopefully get with your FFL dealer the next Saturday morning. Get that information emailed to us. We can get it to Full Mag Sports and get that shipped out, and hopefully that's why we were only going to run it for a week, is to hopefully get it to the winner by Christmas.
That's right.
Best I've got it figured, as long as that thing goes out by Tuesday after the drawing, you should have it by Christmas morning. So that would be nice. You can maybe get out to the range, a few days after Christmas, maybe the weekend after Christmas or something like that. Get out to the range and have some fun, right?
That's right. Yeah, so it's really, really cool. You're next, bro. I understand. I'm trying, dude. I really am. I know that you probably don't think I do a whole hell of a lot in my life. I work a full-time job, and I've got about 11 different projects I'm working on for you guys. I'll try to get to the 50-yard drill pretty soon, bro. But you gotta give me some time. You gotta give me some time. Going back to this real quick is, hey, what's up? Primo's out there. Primo Targets
nice.
out there. Go check them out.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
By the way, I'll throw out a plug for Primo here.
Yeah, go for it.
In mind, but I won't give any specific details. But and this sweepstakes might actually push us to that point. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they've agreed to work with me on the Instagram side once I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram.
There you go.
And potentially sponsor something cool that they build over there. So if you're interested in potentially an option to win something from Primo Targets, then go over there and follow. If you're already following, then repost and all that stuff and make it happen even quicker.
I'm gonna guess that maybe there's a good chance by the end of the week that you're gonna probably hit 1,000. So just saying,
it would be nice to have like a 1-2 thing there. That would be kind of cool. Right. And we're coming up. I'm coming up on the 2,000 on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So it may be the holiday season. Maybe several cool things happening for folks.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so let's kind of get back into the sweepstakes, and we've kind of figured between the shotgun and all the accessories, the hard case, and all it's well over a $500 value. $500 value, and it doesn't cost you a thing. It doesn't cost you a thing. You're gonna get the shotgun, the shells, the bore snake, the sling swivels, the ammo pouch. What am I missing? There's another one we're missing.
Let's see the sling swivels, the ammo pouch, the shot shells, the Remora knife.
Oh, the knife. That's right. The
Maglite flashlight. Yes.
So you're getting well over $500. And here's the thing, guys.
And there may be some extra stuff.
There probably will be.
Hint, maybe hint. Obviously, it's not going to be like another shotgun. But, yeah, there may be some swag and some other cool little stuff thrown in the case. I'm just saying.
But what we're gonna do, and guys, a lot of the stuff you've already done. Okay, you've already done this. But when you go to the link, you're going to sign up with your email, and that's going to give you 5 entries. Now, here's the thing: there is a possible 137 entries that every single person individually could have in this drawing. It's not just sign up for your email and you get an entry. Once you sign up with the email for the sweepstakes, you go to the next page and there's a long list of things. If you do all of them and just click the link, you've got to push that link so it knows what you're doing. 137 possible entries per person. So just think about that. That's a lot of entries. So,
and
you want to go through them?
It plays into what I've talked about multiple times since my YouTube incidents here. In that, I enjoy the interaction with everybody out there. And, unfortunately, I can't do this on my channel, and I hate that I can't interact with you guys out there. But then there's some of you guys that are just dead set on not getting on another platform and learning another platform. And I think that's dangerous, because at any time, any platform can pull the plug on us. And it's nice to at least be familiar. You know what I'm saying? With some of these other platforms, potentially. You don't have to use them to, look at your high school, ex-high school girlfriends, baby daddy drama and stuff like that. You can control the flow. And a lot of people, I think, don't understand that too. You can kind of control the flow of information to an extent on most of these social platforms. So I think this is a push to maybe get some people to kind of broaden out, branch out, and try some of these new platforms and some of the, new to them anyway.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Ultimately, that's a good thing. They may like it and enjoy the content there even more than here on YouTube or GunStreamer or Facebook or Instagram or wherever they normally hang out.
I just threw the link out there again, guys, in case for the people who are just joining us. The sweepstakes is we're giving away a Charles Daly shotgun. It's their field model, 20 gauge semi-automatic shotgun with a bunch of accessories. The link right there on how to enter is right there. Just follow the directions. Everybody has a chance of 137 entries if you take care of all the stuff in there. You get 5 just for signing up for the sweepstakes. But if you go in there, 137 possible entries that you could get. So, you know, what I'm asking you to do is, regardless if you go and subscribe or like or follow myself or Clover, most of you guys already are. But at the least amount, please go to the sponsors. You got Beach and Tactical, you've got Huntigo, and you've got Full Mag Sports. Please go follow them, like them on all the social media platforms, because they really did help out with some really awesome stuff and accessories and add-ons to this prize. So if you don't sub me or anything on any of the social media platforms, that's fine. At least go and take care of those and say thank you to them.
Right. Show them some love. And yeah, exactly. Now we can run down the list of
yeah, go for it. You want to start with it? Go for it. Yeah,
if you want to, just so those out there that haven't. I know you threw the link out. I'm trying to plug our most awesome sponsors for this out there.
Right.
But yeah, let me pull up. I think I've actually got to sign myself up to make that happen.
Right. I think so.
Yeah, I do. I actually have to.
I've got it right here. I signed myself up.
I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna sign up here. I know I'm not eligible. I understand that. But,
I'm not.
And now I got to agree to the rules, and then I got to do the please verify you're not a robot working for Skynet. So I'm not a robot, obviously working for.
You're
Skynet.
not a robot.
A robot. Yeah. So yeah, signed up. Bam! Automatically, I've got 5 entries. I mean, theoretically here, we know I don't, but yeah, you're going to get 1 entry for a whole bunch of different things that you can do. Subscribe to Clover Tech on GunStreamer. Subscribe to Ghost Tactical on GunStreamer. Both of those are an extra entry, and you'll notice that we've got GunStreamer on top, and there's a reason for that.
There is a reason for that.
GunStreamer is better than YouTube. Okay. It just is. Then we've got follow Clover Tech on GunChannels, as well as follow Ghost Tactical on GunChannels. Both of those will get you an extra entry a piece, and there's a reason those are up top, and that's because GunChannels is, come say it with me, better than YouTube. Yes, exactly. Then we got some Facebook shenanigans going on. You'll get an entry a piece for liking the Clover Tech page, the Ghost Tactical page, Huntigo Limited page, Full Mag Sports page, and Beach and Tactical page.
And here's the thing, real quick. I want to interrupt you real quick, guys. He's made it really, really easy for you. You don't have to go to Facebook and start searching for all of these.
Yep.
When you're on this page, you literally just click on the link, and it goes right there for you.
Everything. All you have to do is link, bam, click like, hit the link, bam, click follow, hit the link, bam, sub, whatever. It's that simple. Then we've got following the podcast for Clover Tech and Ghost Tactical. You'll get an entry a piece on those. And then finally we get to the YouTube, about halfway down the page here. And you know, if you're sub to if you're go and sub to Clover Tech on the YouTube or Ghost Tactical, you'll get an entry a piece. Now I want to mention something, because something I hadn't mentioned. If you're already subscribed, or if you already like, or if you already follow, then you still get the entry. If you click that link and go there, it will see that you're whatever, and you will get the entry. So don't think because you're already subbed that okay, I can't click on that one because I'm already subscribed, because it will flag that entry and recognize that. So I know, for some reason I know that's a question that's going to come up. So I definitely wanted to hit on that. Then we get into Instagrams, and again we've got the Clover Tech channel, Ghost Tactical, and then our sponsors, Huntigo, Full Mag Sports, and Beach and Tactical. You'll get an entry each for following them. Next, we wanted to kind of promote the websites out there, get folks out there looking at some of the products that's offered and the cool things going on, and then also promote GunChannels, of course, a little bit, which is where a lot of us hang out, obviously. And we've got an entry for each of those that you visit. The Huntigo website, Full Mag Sports website, Beach and Tactical website, and the GunChannels website. And then finally we get into some higher level stuff here. If you jump over to Clover Tech and the website, I should say, and sign up for the email list, you're going to get 5 entries for that. And as far as mine, I send out the monthly newsletter, the Leprechaun letter. So not only are you going to get 5 entries, but every month you will get the potential for all kinds of coolness, from discounts to free swag, that sort of stuff. I do a lot of cool things in the newsletter. And you'll get 5 also for signing up for the newsletter over at the Ghost Tactical website. I'm not sure. Have you got any plans, or are you just kind of compiling the list, or what's going on over there?
We're compiling the list, but we will be starting a newsletter in 2019, probably February after SHOT Show. That'll probably be the first one to kind of recap SHOT Show. I figure if we're going to do one, that would be the first one. So I'm looking at February to send out a newsletter. But yeah, we are going to start the newsletter for sure.
Very nice. So yeah, get in early on that, and you won't have to worry about missing it. And then finally, if you click on the one that says "Tell Your Friends," you've got the potential there to copy that link and share it on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or through an email. You can also post that on GunChannels.com. You could do a lot of different things with that link, right? So understand that. And for every person that clicks that link that you put in and signs up, then you will get 5 additional entries per person, up to 100 total entries. So there you go. Lots of you can really stack the deck, so to speak, here, I think.
Mad's out there saying he's not going to be able to enter it because if he wins, it's a pain to ship a gun to him, even if it's legal where he's at. And I said, enter. Not a problem. We'll take care of it. We'll figure it all out. You never know, man.
How's it difficult?
Right. Right. It's a shotgun. Ellis is out there. Yeah. In case you guys are just showing up, there are some new guys out there. We're happy to announce that the Merry Christmas, sweepstakes out there from Close and Clover. I don't know. They're calling us out there. Yeah. They're calling us some weird stuff. Ben and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, whatever, Beavis and Butthead. It's all good. Call us what you want. But we're going to give away a Charles Daly shotgun with a bunch of awesome accessories. And we want to thank once again our sponsors, Beach and Tactical, Huntigo, and Full Mag Sports. They're helping out with this. So the link, I'll put the link out once more. It's real simple, guys. You follow that link, follow the instructions, send your email, click on the links. You've got a chance to get 137 entries per person. And when are we, guys? When are we going to be drawing it? The same time next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
The same bat channel, the same bat time.
Almost 7 days to the minute.
To the minute.
Now, there's a couple out there that I understand. John Z, he says nothing's legal here. Well, nothing's legal in New York City. So I guess if you knew somebody that lived out in the country, maybe you could store it in their safe or something. Maybe.
There you go.
I don't know exactly how that works. And then Energetic Sloth, and I know Vandal, I don't know if he's in here, but I know, we've got some out there that do not, and I think maybe even John 12 Gauge is one of them that don't live in the States. So, yeah, getting it to them is going to be an absolute no-go probably as well.
Yeah.
But, first of all, we would still appreciate the support. And then second of all, if you do, and if you should win, then we would certainly make sure that we did something for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Mad, he was talking about, if you want to go check and see if this is on the compliance list, it is a Charles Daly Field Edition 20 gauge semi-auto shotgun. So if you want to check and see if it's on the list for California, I don't understand. If it's not, I really feel sorry for you, bro. I really, really feel sorry if this particular item isn't on the compliance list. Just saying.
It has to be, isn't it?
It has to be.
That's just handguns, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought. This is a shotgun.
I thought that the roster was.
I think it's handguns and well, it's rifles, but shotguns are not. I wouldn't think shotguns would be part of that. No.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think.
He's saying that semi-auto is an evil word out there. So, hey, what's up, Mel?
Okay. It can be an evil word, all it is. But, if
shotgun.
Evil words are not The list doesn't say evil words.
Right.
I'm looking at the list right here on oag.ca.gov.
Okay.
And it's handguns. I don't see nothing.
Yeah.
Handguns, and then obviously, it's a whole different ball of wax when you get into the scary
rifles,
the scary black rifles or something like that. That's a whole different ball of wax. Yeah, they don't even allow a buck mark. Isn't that crazy?
I'm sorry, what? A knife? A buck mark knife?
No, the pistol.
Oh, like okay, like a buck mark. That's benchmark. Okay, never mind. I was like a knife. I was thinking of something else. Yeah. If they're not going to a knife, I guess that knife would probably not be on that list, but they probably don't allow knives either out there. The Browning buck mark is not on there.
PNW Woods is asking bore. 20 gauge.
20 gauge semi-auto Charles Daly Field Edition. If you just do Charles Daly Field Edition 20 gauge on Google, it'll bring up pictures for you, and you can look at it all you want. It's pretty cool.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Mel out there is asking what he missed too. So several. Looks like we've gained some and lost some.
Yeah. It's okay.
The watching numbers is pretty much the same, but
yeah.
The strike stinker out there, slugs hurt out of a 12 gauge 18 inch. So
yeah, sure. Wood says that smooth bore is okay in California, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I really just have to hope. I mean, really. Matt says he's gonna be right back. He's gonna go check right now. So let's hope. Hey, what's up, Lance? Off the X's out there, a buddy of mine. We're in case you didn't hear, we are giving away next Friday. You have a week to enter. We're giving away a Charles Daly Field Edition 20 gauge semi-automatic shotgun with a bunch of other cool accessories, and we'll have a drawing for a shotgun. So I'll put the link out there once again for all the people that are just new or just joining. There is the link. Enter your email address, click the CAPTCHA, and then there are a bunch of things that you can do to get extra entries, possibly 137 entries per person. So all you got to do is click a button.
All right. Yeah, PNW out there, he said for anybody that can't get it, you can send it to him. He'll hold it for him.
I'm sure he would. Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got a nice safe that'll have a nice spot for it.
There you go. And hey, that'll work.
You can come visit it anytime, just like a petting zoo. Just come visit anytime.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not really sure what Andrew's getting at, but I don't know. He's saying he gives you permission to shoot a shotgun. Yeah.
There you go.
Trauma Jock wants to know, can you use more than one email? There's always that guy. There's always that guy.
System.
What's up, Sarge?
I'm gonna say no to that. Just saying.
Yeah. 2 Live Moo just got here, homie. Sarge just got here.
Now, as far as John Z out there, he was looking at moving anyway. So if
he's been looking to move for a year and a half. But he's
win it. I will. It has a nice home here. It can be with plenty of friends and have parties on the weekend and all kinds of stuff. And
when you do move,
I'll have them ship it to you.
That's right. That's right. 2 Live Moves out there. Sarge is out there, guys. In case you haven't heard. We are giving away a Charles Daly Field Edition 20 gauge semi-auto shotgun with a bunch of really cool other little accessories and gifts included in there, including a hard case shipped directly to your FFL. Here is the link one more time. You got it already. You got the link out there. So please follow the link, follow the directions. We will be live this same time at 9 Central next Friday to announce the winner. Now, do you have to be present to win?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you were going to throw a little stipulation.
Oh, that would be kind of cool, but we didn't put that into we didn't put that into the rules or stipulations at this point. It's a little late, so Yeah.
Now Andrew says that blind shooter Declan has a shotgun and he lives in New York City.
There's got to be, I don't know the procedure for doing what you've got to do, but there's got to be, and I know people don't like the use of the sporting, use or the sporting use clause, and that I get it. I get where people get irate when you talk about that, but that's a legitimate use for a firearm, and there's got to be trap skeet people and stuff like that live in New York City. I don't know what they do with their shotguns or whatever, but there's absolutely got to be. You can't tell me that a city with that many people in it doesn't have shotgunners, right? Or duck hunters or whatever that live
well,
in
I'm pretty sure that Donald Trump Jr. still has an official residency in New York, and I just saw him hunting over the weekend.
You're talking
I know he's a Trump, but still. I mean, I'm just what I'm saying, though. I know that it's legal. It's not like it's illegal. Now, maybe it's more privileged than other places, but I know it's not illegal.
Right.
And Rooster says he actually has a video, Declan does, on how to get and own a firearm in New York City. So go check that out, John.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because we're talking about a long gun here again, and we got to. Not that any of that kind of regulation and legislation and whatever is right at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but we're talking a long gun, and honestly, we're talking this is not really a sporting. I mean, a self-defense. It could be used, right?
Could be. It is 20 gauge, so it could be.
But I mean, it's not rigged out that way.
No, it's not
as a sporting, shotgun. Now it's all black. So that might be scary to some people.
Black guns matter, damn it. Black guns matter. I'm giving a plug for Maj out there. Black guns matter. If you guys don't follow Maj on Instagram, he's one of the greatest follows in the world because he'll just go live at some random times and just rant from his car. He's hilarious. He was ranting about Kevin Hart today in the Oscars. So go follow Maj. He's over there on Instagram. He started Black Guns Matter. He's a really, really good follow on Instagram. Really great follow. Just saying. Anyways, Outlaw wants to know if we can just send his shotgun to work. He'll pick it up there. I mean, if you win, then yes, we can. That's not a problem.
You got about a week. So just saying.
And Mel's saying, thanks for doing this. And we're very happy to do it. Once again, we want to send a shout out for Pete for kind of kicking us in the backside and kind of the motivation to do this. We'll put it that way.
Yep. It's something that, I think without him and without us working together, it was definitely a collaborative effort, which is cool. Not just between two channels, but between two channels and a supporter, follower,
and a friend and sponsors and manufacturers, and it's been an awesome little thing. It really has.
Hopefully there would be more stuff like this to come. It would, that's one thing that I really love about Yankee.
Yeah.
And I know there's not much you can love about Yankee, right?
Right.
but my goodness, I mean, he's able to give away and do just really cool stuff like it's nothing, right?
He's giving like multiple guns a week away.
And it's aggravating. It's aggravating when you're a little guy. You're like, man, I'd love to do this for the people out there and it's that. But it's just you got to have so much help, to do it at this point. So that's why we were so tickled that we had this opportunity to do this. It's very cool.
Yes, Snob out there earlier says if John wins, and he'll carve it out of a 2x4 and Cerakote it for him and send it to him. That'd actually be kind of cool, actually.
That'd go good with his block 19, wouldn't it?
That's right. You can have an arsenal out there of some really cool mahogany guns, because mahogany is like a classy wood,
Right.
John's a classy guy. You got to go straight mahogany.
And I'm going to throw some more, throw on some more of the.
Yeah, I threw the link out there again to enter and all that. So
links out there. Seven Wonder says that he thinks Yankee's giving away about 6 guns a month now. That sounds about right because he's got the friend, he's got one of the pistol projects a week, and then the friend,
and then the veteran.
So,
yeah, it's amazing. It really is.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Travis PS11, he says, would a shotgun be a block 20? Yeah, I mean, potentially. Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. Potentially. It's not 10 millimeter.
Well, yeah.
But I see what you're saying, that the 20 being the 20 gauge.
Right.
Block 20 gauge. You have to put a gauge on there, block 20 gauge. Then
Right.
yes, it would be a block 20 gauge.
Now, if Snob builds it out of wood, then I don't know, would it technically be? I guess you could have a block of wood. So I guess that would work.
He could carve it technically out of one piece of wood. So it's to be a block of wood.
It'd be a block of wood. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
That could work.
Yeah.
That could work.
Well, guys, I really am thankful for Pete and for obviously Clover working his tail off on the front end.
Back end, but yeah.
Well, I mean, the front end of the project, you got.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Really kind of got this thing rolling.
Yeah.
And but the back end of the actual technology with the front end of the project.
Yeah, and this software we're using, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Just for a second. Was not free. We had to have a sponsor. The when you go there, if you've already clicked the link, if you've already checked that stuff out, to facilitate, it's a $50 fee or whatever you want to call it, right? A month to use the software that does that. But I think it's simply amazing, the layout and what all you can do as far as bringing on sponsors and being able to make it so easy, right, for people to click and do what they need to do to get their entries. It's really, really awesome. But yeah, it for those out there that think that all of this stuff doesn't cost any money and you can just do this and do that, and it's not. That's $50 a month. So we did get 1 month of it sponsored. I've got to, as soon as we draw the name, basically I've got to go in and cancel the account. So
right.
And then hopefully down the road, maybe that person, company, I've been restricted from divulging anything about them yet. Hopefully they will. Hopefully they'll come back on again and help us out with it.
I've got a feeling that possibly they would. And I'll say this also is I would love, we're talking about some of the stuff that Yankee does, but wouldn't it be awesome someday if we could get to where we could do this once or twice or 3 or 4 times a year, and that would be kind of cool. I mean, once a month would be amazing, and I think one day hopefully we get there. But this is just something that I think that
it's a goal. I have it as a goal. If you look at
same here.
If you talk about Patreon, and I don't know how many that out there. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that are supporting at least somebody on Patreon.
Right.
And if they have it set up correctly, then you can go to that front page and it says there, I think it's on the left-hand side, but it talks about goals. And, one of my goals is to do a knife giveaway every month and then also do a firearm giveaway every month. Just kind of building up the firearm giveaway. Obviously, it's the pinnacle, right, of the goals. But, it's there and, it can happen.
Yeah, it'd be helpful if I click the mute button.
Yeah, right.
Once again, I'm a crayon eater, so you have to take that for what it's worth. No, I think we've all got that dream to be able to, and this is something that's really cool. I mean, we were talking on the phone with somebody, hell, it might have been you, but we were talking about being able to give the gift of freedom to somebody, for Christmas is kind of awesome. I mean, there are a lot of great deals out there for guns right now, and you've got a lot of manufacturers that are trying to get rid of their 18 models because the 2019 models are getting ready to be released in the next few weeks for SHOT. So some great deals out there, really, really great deals. I've actually saw one today on a website, and I don't really want to talk about the website because that's probably against YouTube, but there is a deal for an M&P Shield for $279, brand new, and you can finance it for 18 months, not layaway where you have to pay and they send it to you. No. You do financing for $18 a month for 18 months, they will go ahead and send it to you. Have you heard of financing for firearms online?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Yes, I have. That come into play quite a few years ago, actually. I can't remember the name of the company that I first seen do it. But it was not a business that did it. And that in the business you're talking about, they may be facilitating that through a financier, right?
They probably are. Yeah.
And they probably are. But as far as the first time I seen it was an actual financier. It was an actual, loan company, if you will, right?
Right.
Kind of like a payday loan company or something like that. And it was very interesting. And it was, I want to say I'm 99% positive it was before I ever started really getting serious about the YouTube stuff for sure. It may have been before I ever even started the firearm related channel. But it was definitely before I got serious about it. So I never had the opportunity, and I don't remember who they are, unfortunately. It was Freedom. It was like Freedom or Liberty something was in their name, I want to say. Or it was Red, White, and Blue something, or it was something kind of American, America type of company name. But yeah, they did that. You could actually, with them, you could actually buy, they had a list of vendors or whatever, dealers, if you will, right? And you basically find what you want and, buy it. And then, well, you get approved for that amount from them, right? And then buy it, and then they paid that the vendor, and then you just paid them. So it's a weird thing because of the whole straw purchase 4473 and the
right.
You know what I mean?
It is
fascinating. It's fascinating what set of regulations and loopholes they're working around or working within. And that would be an awesome conversation to have on a podcast. Maybe I need to try to look those guys up one day.
William Trader has mentioned the company. I just didn't want to mention the company because I don't know what YouTube is going to like or not like.
Well, he did it, not you.
That's right. It's in the chat. I can't control that, but no, it is a website out there, and William mentioned it out there. And it was, I was helping a buddy of mine. He came in, he says, he's looking for a new carry gun. Mm-hmm. And he shot my shield, likes my shield, wants a shield. And he was like, have you heard, he stopped by the office saying, he's like, have you heard any good deals on the shield? And I said, no, but I'm sure Mr. Google can, and I said, just did a Google search for M&P shield on sale or for sale. Went to get, one of them $349, $329. And then I found this website, $279. Financing available, $18 a month for 18 months. I was like, holy cow, I had never seen that. I've heard of layaway. Yeah. I've heard financing through an FFL, but not through a website, Now, interesting.
Now, P and Woods out there is saying 29% interest, he thinks. So he's
but once again, you set up automatic pay and that credit card is going to get charged every month. You shouldn't be late, and a lot of times it will be 29% if you miss a payment or you're late on a payment. A lot of times, as long as you don't miss a payment, it's going to be a little bit lower than that, maybe half that. But you're still looking at, a gun, even if it's 30% interest, whatever it is, you're still looking at a gun that you can finance over time and not have to wait before to get it. Yeah, so that might be worth some people. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a perk you may pay an extra, 20 something % or whatever for potentially. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But just like anything's going to have interest that you pay out. That's just the name of the game. And if you use somebody else's money, it's going to come with stipulations regardless.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it.
and I also think that it's like I said, the racket, and I don't mean that in a derogatory term, and that I probably shouldn't use that word then, but the way the financiers work with the firearms and doing that sort of stuff, you got to think the risk is probably high when you're talking about their insurance and their the things that they have to have right to.
They're taking all the risk in that situation.
Yeah, and so anytime you've got that, I would completely understand that they would want a little more piece of the pie, so to speak. Totally get that. But yeah,
once again, we're not talking layaway. We're talking they're going to go ahead and ship you the gun to your FFL and all that. So they have the risk there for sure.
But there's, since we're since we're on the thing, talking about deals, it's weird. Black Friday weekend and all, I really didn't see. I got a lot of things from Classic, and I didn't share one of them because I didn't really find any of them as blow up your skirt deals. The last few days, I've seen some pretty smoking deals over on Classic on some stuff. So, especially some of the older, what I would, I guess, consider mill serp stuff in a way, curio and relic style stuff. There's some. So, if you're interested in that, you might want to go take a gander at what they've got going on.
And there's a lot of companies out there also, including like Sportsman's. They're going to have Saturday sales. I mean, they're having like 1 day flash sales, and there's a lot of companies out there. But Sportsman's I know it's got a Saturday sale, but a lot of these companies, you're going to start if you spend 5-10 minutes a day researching over the next couple weeks, guys, you're going to start seeing a lot of flash sales and all of that. So take advantage of those. We remember what happened with PSA last year. PSA, there were some great deals to be had. So if you do your research. And there might be, and I know that there are some websites that a lot of people kind of stay away from or try to stay away from for obvious reasons. But I will say this, sometimes, even though it might not be the greatest company, if you're looking to save money and that helps you get a gun, I don't know, sometimes it may be worth, I don't know. I'm just saying, but there are deals out there to be had. Right. A lot of these companies, like I said, a lot of these companies are trying to get rid of their 2018 stock because their 2019s are in production right now and going to be released in the next month. So you can really, really find some awesome deals out there.
Now, Trauma Jock out there, he said there's a very clean 9130 Mosin in the pawn shop in Palestine that he was eyeballing. Really? It's going to be gone by the time you get back up here, sir.
Yep.
I hate to tell you.
You might know someone who's going to get that, do you?
I appreciate the tip, but I can pretty much guarantee you it's gone. So don't worry about it.
It might already be gone.
I might know a guy that'll sell it to you for twice whatever they want it. You really got to have it.
That's right. If you really got to have it, then I really got a price for you.
Right.
Let's make a deal.
In all honesty, I think I'll be up there. I might even be over there early next week, so I may have to stop in and take a look at it, see how nice it is.
Hell, it might be gone by the time you get there, for all you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if they've got it priced, those things have went up to the point that if
they have since this time last year when we were at Wanamaker, they were nothing almost.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you remember what they were going for? I heard they were going for pretty high. Well, not high, but much higher than they were a year ago at Wanamaker. This year, they were much higher, weren't they?
Yeah. I mean, I think didn't Matt give $130,
125 or 130 bucks, something. Yeah,
barreled action or something. Like all he got was the barreled action for 125 or 30 bucks. The Mosins I got, I think the most I've ever gave for one was $113 or something. For the most for the complete rifle. So
Pete said he just bought it. Just kidding.
Right? I forgot. Rama's talking to more than one dude in this chat with the cable.
Yeah, Pete's down there near your neck of the woods or close to you also.
He's close enough he could swing through there and get it, that's for sure. Yeah.
Hey, Primo out there says if you're in Dallas this weekend, come see him at the Allen Gun Show. And Allen I grew up in Plano, so Allen did not exist when I left in 1993. There was a gas station and a really small bowling alley. Now it's huge. But he's going to be at the Allen Gun Show, and mention this chat to him and he'll give you 20% off. So go see him over at Allen Gun Show. Go see Primo Targets.
And on
really cool stuff.
On something like that plate rack, that's a lot of money. Just saying.
Yeah, he got some really. If you follow him on Instagram, he's got some awesome. I've seen some Louisiana Tech stuff and some LSU stuff. Some really awesome metal carvings and metal works that he does. So he does really awesome work. So go check him out.
Oh, and and I was talking with him the other day, and we were talking about shepherd's hooks, right?
Okay.
Which are great for your steel targets. Obviously.
Sure, they are.
And he doesn't have the little lawn ornamental piece of junk, flimsy shepherd's hook. He has like the real deal shepherd's hook that he. Right. And I forgot what he said how much they were, but for what they were extremely reasonable. So
if he's out there still listening, he might put that out there for you.
Or if you're looking for shepherd hooks for your steel, I I think he may have the lowdown on those. I probably need to pick up a few of those myself for too long.
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to go to his website really quick.
He says $15 for the
and
show.
I'm going to put the link, primotargets.com. There you go. Go check him out.
Why not?
And like I said, if you like some cool stuff on Instagram, go follow Primo Targets on Instagram. He always puts some of his projects that he's working on for other people, and he's got some really cool stuff. You know, he's gonna probably get mad at me at this, but I kind of throw up a little bit when I see LSU stuff being in Arkansas.
Right.
But it's pretty cool stuff. He really does good work. Really good work.
Well, you know,
not everybody's perfect. Not everyone can make a longhorn. You know,
not everybody can be a bearcat either. It's that way.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's all good. Yeah, I'm glad you have a sense of humor, Primo. Well, guys, it's been about an hour, and it's 10 o'clock here. I've got to get home because it's getting ready to start snowing and icing, and I don't want to get on the roads when I get slick. But I want to say once again, thank you to Pete for the inspiration. I want to say thank you to Beach and Tactical, to Huntigo, and to Full Mag Sports. And I want to say thank you to Clover. He's worked his tail off. And so it's going to be one of those things where we're very, very happy. Now, G out there is throwing a little deal out there for you. It's a deal that you probably cannot pass up. If you buy over $10,000 or more at gearwebsites.com, we can offer you financing. I want to know what that financing charge is going to be.
I'll match that deal at the Clover Tech store. Just saying.
Right. I'll do hell. Let's do it all. Well,
that's the reefer.
Let's do let's go with the trifecta.
Yeah.
If I'll put it this way, I'll offer financing if you spend a combined $10,000 between me, Clover, and G. I'll finance it.
Yeah, we're doing.
We'll just go ahead and combine it.
We're doing Shark Tank now. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll split it. If you'll do $10,000 3 ways between the 3 swag stores, we'll make sure that it's financed.
That's right. Primo says, "Careful, guys."
Well, we haven't laid out.
It's worth it, man.
We haven't laid out the stipulations. I'm going to need the deed to your land, and some stuff like that. And we'll be okay.
That's right. We're going to spread those payments over 2 months, guys. We'll 2 months of payments.
All right.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Net 30, man. Net 30.
Net 30, even better. Yeah. That's 30 days, not 30 months.
Right.
Get that credit card maxed out, baby. We're going to SHOT Show. G-Web says he picks Laurie.
Okay.
I don't know what that means to you.
No, what was he talking about?
I don't know.
He's talking about, we were talking about Shark Tank.
Oh, Shark Tank. Yes. Yeah. I don't know the names of all the people. Except for Cuban. Cuban's the only one that I know the name of, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Wonderful. I can't never remember his name, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't remember him really either. But
yeah. It's a good show though.
He picks Laurie because she's like the hot one on there, I think.
Yeah, see, he's the single one of the group. So.
Yeah, see, he says the blonde on Shark Tank. Yeah, so that's the only reason he. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We know where your head's at, G. We know where your head's at.
As long as he gets to work with Laurie, he wouldn't care if he went broke. She made him go broke or not.
Damn straight.
He'd be smiling the whole way.
That's right. He'd be whistling Dixie.
Right.
He said I could do so much two-way stuff with she is my sugar mama. No shit. Can you imagine? Oh my god.
We need to run a campaign. We need to ride into Shark Tank.
We need to get G's 2A.
It's the something.
The games that he's coming up with on Shark Tank.
There you go. The 2A games on Shark Tank.
2A games on Shark Tank. There you go.
G-Webs in front of the Sharks. That would be amazing.
And knowing G like we do, I'm pretty sure he could sell them on it. I think he could talk them into it. At least one of them.
It depends on the cut they would want, but yeah, I'm sure that seems to be very few people that go on there get just flat turned down. They get such bad offers. People want I want a 8% royalty in perpetuity, and you're like, holy Jesus, Seriously? For
Gary
15
said she
for
may or
15
may not be infringed.
Nah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'll give. I'm asking now. Understand that also they're asking for $200,000 for a 5%. So they're valuing their company at 10 million, and they've never produced more than like 100 of them. So I get what they're saying. Is I'll give you $200,000, but I want 50% of your company
Right.
or 40% of your company.
Well, that
or
I
whatever.
don't mind so much. But what gets me is the royalties in perpetuity. They buy in at they at like 15% maybe of the company, and then they want 8% royalties for perpetuity. That means forever, Jack.
Yeah.
So on everything, forever. So that means if it blows up and you got no way to like get out of that, that's like for life. I get paid by your crap, and there's no chance of you paying me back. Buying my half out, anything like that.
What's up, Archangel? How you doing, buddy? Angel's over there is a mod over at Hank, and welcome to the welcome. In case you haven't heard, Angel, what we're doing is we are our Christmas sweepstakes. We're giving away a Charles Daly Field Edition 20 gauge semi-automatic shotgun with a bunch of cool accessories. You've got 1 week. I'm going to go ahead and put one last time.
Drop it one more time.
Going to drop the link on how to sign up. There's some cool stuff that you can do that's going to get you up to 137 entries. But I know G's saying let's do Shark Tank on DGS. I'd say an idea, and I'm claiming this right here and now. I'm claiming this idea, and I'm going to try to pitch it to the Outdoor Network or something. Can you imagine getting like Smith & Wesson and Glock and Ruger and Colt and some of these awesome companies to sit on a Shark Tank and have people that are designing firearms at their house come up and try to sell their design to the manufacturers? Now, how awesome would that show be?
That would kind of be a cool show.
That would be kind of a cool show.
You wouldn't even have to be the big name companies. You could do that with smaller companies. Have like Walter from Safety Harbor and Krebs.
Yeah.
And
Krebs. Yeah. I mean,
smaller companies. Yeah. Maybe the Century guys or
like that,
Yeah.
G-Web says we're watching live with his patrons. So what up, G-Web's patrons? If you are thinking about other ones, there's other people out there, just saying.
Yeah.
Close and Clover, Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
You have a little extra something.
They're saying Keltec. Yeah, Keltec could be. I mean, there's Taurus. Taurus would be but I think that would be kind of a cool show to see with the cool innovations. Because the cool innovations are usually some guy in his garage. We're like, man, I could take this and make it so much better. They've got this design, but never have the money to do anything with it. Well, what if you did have the money? What if you went to this show and one of these manufacturers said, you know what, that's awesome. How could we have never thought that before? I'm in. And then it's a bidding war. That's an awesome thing. Capitalism at its finest right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna have to go pitch that.
Yeah, that could be cool.
That'd be cool. That's all good. No. You got anything you want to talk about? Some plugs, your stuff and all that before we get out of here?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a few things, I guess. First of all, I mean, we can't discount the people that might be watching this replay, either here on YouTube or GunStreamer.
Still got time.
Facebook share, wherever it might be.
December 14th at 9:00 Central is when it's deadline.
You can find the link that we're talking about very easily. I'm going to throw it up on the website. I don't have it yet, but I'm going to throw it up there. Right there, clovertech.com, bam, and I'll make it available. You'll probably do the same, I would imagine, in the next couple of days, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And kind of make that easy to get to. And then if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, we're going to be putting things out. So, if you hear this and you're like, dang it, I can't find the link, I can't get to the, sweepstakes. Well, you're probably not looking hard enough. So just look a little harder and you'll find it. No, as far as what I've got coming down the pipe, certainly want to talk about Hunt to Go, since they're, one of the sponsors. That will be the what am I thinking? That'll be the Firearm Friday podcast that'll release next week. And that was pretty awesome with the innovation and some of the technical stuff that went into the design on the shoot through technology. So you definitely want to check that out for sure. The a really awesome podcast dropped today for Firearm Friday. And like I said, I was kind of out of pocket, so didn't really have much of a chance to promote or push it. But we talked with Casey from Antares Alliance, and we talked with Heidi from Wheelchairs for Warriors. It was an amazing conversation. If you are a veteran, if you donate to veterans, if you care about the military, that sort of thing, I think it's up your alley. You will want to spend the 40 to 45 minutes probably to listen in on that podcast. And it's everywhere at this point. Got it on the stupid YouTubes here. I've got it on GunStreamer. I've got it obviously on iHeartRadio and all that good stuff. So be sure to check those out. And then something that I haven't mentioned, I was going to make a video on it and actually talk about it, but I've complained about my internet for some time. You guys have complained about my internet for some time. I made some headway actually this week, and I want to say I made some headway. Really, I didn't make much headway. I think it was the divine intervention more than anything. But maybe soon getting 100 meg up, 100 meg down fiber optic. And when I do, the cameras will roll, I can assure you. So be out there and get your fingers crossed that they make that happen for me. They're supposed to.
I didn't realize the internet had made it to East Texas yet.
Right.
Right. Yeah. That's awesome. I wish I could do that. I wish I could get that here. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing.
100 is a long way from 10-1 that I have now. Yeah. That's man. That's I would imagine it takes an hour and a half at the least to upload a video to YouTube for you right now, isn't it? If you're going depending on the link. I mean, it's an all that thing.
Holy cow.
Yeah, Seven Wonders out there says better than the Yankees. Yeah, mine is slightly better than the Yankees now, but not much. And I kind of feel for Yankee because
is Yankee on like HughesNet or something right now? Is he on satellite?
Yeah, he's on a combination of satellites and then DSL, which is what I'm on, and his DSL is not the same speed as mine. Best I can ascertain from it. So, yeah, I mean, I feel for him. I know what he's going through, and he gets the people that gripe and complain the same as I get.
I don't feel too bad for him. He's still getting 500-600 people watching a show. Yeah. I don't feel too bad for him.
Yeah. Well,
he's giving 6 guns away a month. I don't feel bad for him at all.
But the thing is, he built that up when he had good internet. Can you imagine he was trying to come up and was doing that? So it really is a hindrance. So I'm hoping that everything works out on my end. And it's just, the biggest thing is not, you're right, is not even the whole being able to turn the camera on and go live. I mean, it's nice to be able to have the camera on, I guess, for people out there. Personally, for me, I think it's more about what I'm saying in the conversation, and sometimes the camera could potentially distract from that. So, if you're actually interested in the conversation, that's what I'm more concerned about. But the time management, right? Like you were talking about in the facilitation, because it's not just that it takes, an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, depending on the size of the video, right? To upload, but then you're uploading to multiple places. And nowadays I've got to strip the audio for podcasts because that's what I'm doing is the produce podcast. So then I've got more places to upload to. Right. And while I'm uploading, I'm shut down to do anything else. I can't really download pictures to work on thumbnails. I can't really tag other videos that have been uploaded because the download just craters while I'm uploading. So this will hopefully rectify all of that, and it'll be great.
Yeah, the Archangel out there wants to know whatever happened in NEA. Matt's still out there. He's on a little strike, if you will, for going live on NEA's channel, but he still produces content out there. But he goes live on his B channel called Mr. Matt. So if you're wanting to see his Monday or Wednesday or Sunday chat, he does live on it's called Mr. Matt channel. So you can check that out. But yeah, NEA and Matt is still, and Never Enough Ammo channel is still out there. He's just able only to do, he's got to come out here pretty close though. He's got to be pretty soon before he gets out of jail though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think maybe he probably has
next month, maybe.
Should have less than a month.
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was before you, and yours is going to come off during SHOT Show, I believe.
So let's take bets right now. How long it'll take him to get back on the naughty list? That's what
I'm going to say within a month he'll probably be back on the naughty list because I don't think he cares. Oh, he has no strikes right now. He's just doing so he's just doing the live from Mr. Matt still. I guess. Okay.
Well, he has. Oh, that's right. If you remember right, he's got no strikes, but they still took away.
Oh, that's right. He has no strikes. They still took the live away from him. That was interesting.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he doesn't have a strike, but they still cut off his live streams, which is very interesting. Interesting. I tell you. And we've got 2 thumbs down. Fantastic. Thank you for the engagement. I really appreciate that. I love it. Bring more of them. At least you came on and had to push play and give me some engagement. So the thumbs down do just as good for me as a thumbs up. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate you very much. Merry Christmas. Bah humbug.
And I sure hope you didn't sign up for the thing that you thumbed down.
That's right. Yeah, if you sign up and you give us a thumb down. Oh, now we're going 4 thumbs down. I'm loving it. That's what I'm talking about. I love you guys. Thank you so much. G's got 17 channels that he's thumbing this down on, so I love it. I started a minute late, bro. A minute late, and whatever.
It's all good.
It's all good. I love G Webs. He can be a pain in the ass, but I think we're a pain in his ass also.
All that does is let YouTube know you were watching.
That's right. Rob D says, "What are the rules?" Holy shit, are you kidding me, dude? It took us 30 minutes to go through it. No, I'm just kidding. Go through this link right here. It's really simple. I'm a Marine, and I can do it very easily. So you go to that link right there, sign your email up, and you go through the different links. You click on each link, and for every click on you get 1 or 5 different entries. At the end of the week, then you have that many entries, and we're going to do a random drawing, and that's as simple as it gets. It doesn't get any easier to get a shotgun, guys. It literally can't get any easier than this. You know, I don't know. Maybe your trigger finger there might get a little tired from clicking the mouse, but I mean, that might be something you're worth taking the risk on. You know?
I'll pull a line from Obama. It's easier to get this shotgun than it is a library book.
Yeah, that's right. Rich White says, "Ghost, that's because you're smart. .. for Marine." I don't know if that's an insult or
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Plug for Patriots Blind Challenge, by the way.
Yeah, he's got 43, I think he said in his last update. I think Recoil wants to know if it's California legal. I think Mad Sexy's checking on that. And Mad Sexy, if you're still out there, email myself and or Clover. And like I said, we're gonna be doing videos about this throughout the week. And if we get that information from someone that it is on the list for California compliant, we will definitely add that in one of our update videos as well. And Patriot says, yes, Sunday midnight Eastern. Please, guys, you guys have been awesome with the blind challenge, and I think that this probably went well beyond his dreams of what it was probably going to do. I think the 50 videos was a pipe dream to start with, but he's almost there. And that's amazing. You guys have helped create a library and a catalog of amazing firearms for the visually impaired people. I think it's awesome. Let's get them to 50. You get till Sunday, get 7 more people to get videos up there. # blind challenge. Please help them out.
There was a couple of questions. I know Primo Targets was asking, are we going to draw live? Yes, we're going to draw during the live stream. That software has the ability to go in and do, just pick a random winner, right? To draw a random winner. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll do that and announce that live next Friday.
9 o'clock Central right here.
At the same time anyway. Yeah, I know we've been nearly an hour and a half tonight, but we tend to do that when we
do. 5 thumbs down. Yes.
And then Rob out there is saying you went through it and it don't explain the rules. Okay. Well, you're not clicking right, but the rules are very, very, very simple as far as the rules go, right? Because they're common sense. I mean, obviously it's a shotgun. You have to be 18 years of age. All state, local, federal laws apply, right? So that's obvious. It has to ship from an FFL to an FFL. So that's obvious. So, as far as rules, that's really the only rules, I guess, that there are. As far as the entries and how that works, because I'm not real sure what Rob's talking about specifically out there by rules. But yeah, when you go there, you go to the link. I mean, you enter your email. That gives you 5 entries. From there, it takes you to a page with other links. And for each task that you complete via those links, it will give you additional entries. So that's the short version anyway of it.
Yeah, and Seven's out there said he wants to do a blind challenge after doing after seeing the video and posting. How does he make it official? Do I just put hashtag blind challenge on the title? Yeah, there's 2 hashtags. Hashtags blind challenge, all one word, and hashtag Patriot in the dark. Put both those in the title, and you are official.
And you could also probably take and go to Patriot in the Dark's channel once you uploaded that video. Copy the link to that video and go to Patriot in the Dark's channel and find the
original one,
the original blind challenge where he's challenging everybody, and just paste the link in the comments. That would work too.
Yeah. Please get out there. Like I said, I know that Patriot's satisfied with what he has right now. He had till Sunday at midnight, but let's make a really strong push in the next 48 hours. Let's get him to 50. That was his initial goal. Let's get him to 50. It doesn't take that much. Go ahead and do one more. Find one more gun if you have already done one, and go ahead. Let's get him to 50, because I think that's an amazing thing. So congratulations to Patriot. You've done a hell of a job, and you should be very, very proud of yourself. I'm very proud of you, and I know everybody else is as well. Let's see here. So are you done plugging your stuff? I mean, you got anything else you want to talk about?
I'm good, unless somebody else, sparks my brain on anything. Take it away, dude.
Well, I'm gonna plug some stuff so you can kind of look out in the chat and see if someone sparks your brain or not. Like I said, I want to say a quick thing that the Drill of the Month just had an upgrade today. I spent this morning on a phone call with the company, and they have agreed. They like what we're doing with the Drill of the Month, and they want to be involved. And it's called Venture Gear Tactical. They're out of Memphis, Tennessee, and the parent company is Pyramex Safety, and they started doing safety goggles and safety stuff for OSHA type stuff for industry. They started their own firearms stuff with safety, with glass eye protection and hearing protection. Electronic, got a Bluetooth Hearing Pro coming out here pretty soon in January. But they are the official Eye and Ear Pro of the Drill of the Month, and they have also agreed to give out some Eye Pro every month to the winner. So we're very excited about that. The Drill of the Month is really going to be kind of taking a step forward and try to get more people out there. That'd be really, really awesome. Working on this project called Operation Training Day, which is amazing. I've been contacted by several of the, as you would call, the big dog trainers. I've got Rob Pincus on board, obviously Jaeger. I've got a company called Shoot and Move down in Florida. And we've got some other ones that are interested in getting involved in it. And there could be a major announcement here relatively soon with this that changes. It's a game changer if it happens. But we're really excited about this. To try to get the training out there for 2019. Me and Mike are going to be doing training all over the country, bringing that to you guys and try to give you some ideas if you're looking for training, what you can do, what you can't do, what you should do, who you should or should not go to, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, we have the normal stuff coming out with the projects we're working on, just on Ghost Head with range drills and Tactical Tuesday. This Sunday at 12 Central, the latest podcast will drop for the Armed Citizen. And this podcast will be talking about the training at Tactical Response last weekend. So that's a fun one. And I'm looking forward for that dropping. But guys, like I said, go out there, and if you want this shotgun, please go out there and I'll put the link out there again. You know, we've already put it 11,000 times, but there it is again. Have fun with this. Merry Christmas from myself and Clover Tack. Thank you to Pete. Thank you to I think I'm getting Beach and Tactical. We've got Hunt to Go and Full Mag Sports, correct?
Yeah, we've got Hunt to Go.
Hunt to Go.
There is Hunt to Go. We've got Full Mag Sports coming up, and
Hunt to Go, like you said, is going to be on the Firearm Friday. Is that next Friday?
That'll be next Friday. That'll be a week from today. Absolutely.
Awesome.
And then we've got Full Mag Sports, of course. And you can buy all kinds of stuff online for Full Mag Sports, by the way, and have them ship it to you. So even if it's little things, you know, that targets or eye pro or ear pro or just weird little things. Definitely check them out and support them. And then Beach and Tactical there, the best, coolest, most awesome, versatile sling that's out there. I promise you.
It's on my MMP right now. It's awesome. Now I'm not sure if I'm the only one that does this, and I watch Jacob and his videos, and he's gotten really awesomely fast at doing some really cool stuff with his rifle, with his sling. And I'm not gonna lie, I try to do it at home. I'm really trying to get very proficient in working that sling. But this sling is amazing. It really is. I know it's a sling. A sling is a sling. Not every sling is a sling. I promise you. After you get the hold of this, you're gonna understand this is not your everyday sling. G Web's out there saying DGS the top of the hour. Please go watch Daily Gun Show and at midnight Eastern over on GunChannels.com/Daily Gun Show. And it's a great way. I promised C4 a wrench, and I'm glad you reminded me. There you go, buddy. You are now a moderator. Do not let the power go to your head, my buddy. Do not let because I can take that shit away just as easy as I give it.
And it's nasty when it gets taken away.
It's nasty. That's like the end of friendship sometimes, Andrew said he offered his training course, but neither Ghost or NW Tactical have contacted me yet. Yeah. I'm sorry. What'd you say? I didn't hear you, Andrew. No. I'll train. I've said this before. I will literally trade with anybody as long as, I'll train with anybody. I might not come back to you, but I'll train with anybody. So
you train with me one day.
I would love to train with you one day.
Teach you proper form and all that, so that when you're doing your drill of the month, you can actually look legit.
You see, I don't look legit now. I'm just what the hell, dude.
Just messing. Had to poke. I
understand. You gotta poke the bear.
Had to poke fun at the tactical self-defense guy because that's not me.
I'm not tactical, dude. I just like to train. There's a difference between. I saw some tactical guys. Okay, fighting pistol. I just want to say this real quick. So, fighting pistol, it's a class to help you with your everyday carry, win that fight, right? It gives you skills to help you win the fight if you're ever in that crazy ass. So the class thing says bring a mag holder for your belt, this, that, and the other. Well, I get there and I said, I'm never going to wear a mag holder every day on my belt. I'm not going to do it. So why am I going to wear this to training? So I didn't take it. I put my mags in my pocket like I would if I was going to carry an extra mag in my pocket. So I show up to the range and homeboys are out there and full, like they went down. I swear to God, there's no way they're foreign military unless they just really let themselves go, But on top of that, the stuff they're wearing, you could tell they probably just took the price tags off from the surplus store, like brand new camis and all that, right? Camied up Drock Bleg holsters, tack vests, 17 magazines around their belt and all that. They've got like 3 different 2 mag holders. I mean, this guy's coming out for looking like Rambo. And I was like, okay, if you take more than 3 or 4 shots in a personal defense shoot, something's gone terribly wrong. And you've got enough to freaking arm a small army on your belt. And I mean, it's one of those things there you'll see the weirdest stuff. And I was like, there is no way this guy dresses like this on a daily basis. And if you do, I'm laughing my ass off at you. Just saying, I will walk up to you and start laughing at you and hope that you get mad at me. There are people that go to training all the time that are tacked up. Please, if you go to training and it has anything to do with concealed carry or everyday carry, please wear similar to what you wear every day. If you wear jeans, t-shirt, sweatshirt and tennis shoes, don't go tacked up. There's no reason to be all kitted up if you wear jeans, tennis shoes, and a sweatshirt. That's hilarious. I laughed my ass off. It was funny. Sorry. I had to go on a little rant there. Little things like that make me funny. They made me laugh.
I agree.
Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Magazine clips. Yes. Magazine clips. Yes. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. These guys would call them clips. Yes. Most definitely they would call them clips. With their fully semi-automatic, handguns. I'm surprised. Now, I didn't see anyone doing a revolver. I was waiting for someone to show up the revolver with speed strips, you know?
I would hope they would be fully semi-automatic, because it would suck to have a semi-automatic that was only semi-automatic half the time.
Right. Well, I'm not going to lie. There were a few guns that were not semi-automatic at all, because when we would drop them in the mud, and we had 3 inches of mud, they were no longer semi-automatic because they didn't shoot at all. We had one of the guys I was staying with at the team room thing. He brought a Smith & Wesson SD40 VE, and it lasted about 7 rounds after the mud. And he ended up, for the rest of the weekend, ended up using one of the instructors' Glock 19s, because that thing absolutely just locked up. It was not doing anything. Needless to say, that's for sale. If you guys are looking for a Smith SD40 VE, he's got one for sale. Just saying. All right, boys and girls, it is 10:30 Central Time. We've been on for an hour and a half, man. It hadn't seemed like that.
No, it's fun though to hang out, and
yeah, it is.
And this was a good reason to hang out for an hour and a half.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna kind of get out of here. I know that I've got to get out of here soon because of snow. They're saying by 11:30 or 12, the snow and sleet.
Yeah, you don't want stuff freezing. That
don't want to be stuck here with snow and sleet. So
yeah,
I need to get home and all that jazz. So they're saying 30 more minutes. I can't do it, man. I really can't do it. I would if we had didn't have winter weather on its way. I would stay here for 3 more hours.
30 minutes could make the difference between freezing, frozen over and not frozen over.
And when you're in the hills like I am and the roads are windy, black ice is the real deal, and it's not fun, It's not fun. It doesn't matter what kind of car you have. Ice is a vehicle's worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Clove, it's been real. It's been fun. It has been real damn fun.
Guaranteed, baby. Guaranteed.
So thanks everyone who watched. Get out there, get signed up. You got a chance of having an amazing Christmas present your way. And once again, thanks to everyone who's involved in this project. We love you guys. We appreciate your support, and we love all the guys that are watching and support us every day. And if you're just new to the channel or to Clover's channel because of this, welcome. And I hope you stick around, because I think we put some really good some products out there that you guys might like. Our content is a little bit different than others. And obviously mine and Clover's content is much different, but
a little bit.
It's a little bit different, but stick around and hang out for a little while and see it. And I think you guys will enjoy us. But
take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off, build a fire and enjoy it. Put a little Carpenter's Christmas music on, and life is good.
I don't know about that now.
Daily Gun Show is in 27 minutes, top of the hour. Go check out Daily Gun Show, guys. And we're gonna get out of here. Thanks again to everybody for watching, and I hope you see you guys here pretty soon. Clover, go check out Clover. Just dropped his Fire on Friday podcast. It's an amazing episode. I've listened to it at least twice already. 2.5. I haven't finished the third time. It's amazing. Go listen to it. It's great. You got anything to closing?
Nothing. Just gonna say peace. We out.
Peace. We out. Semper Fidelis.